What is good, y'all? It is the Blue Line back at it again with another live jewelry making session. And today we're gonna be putting together a bracelet. I actually made the components for it already. So I made some of the components on stream and I made some of the components off stream as well. It's been a pretty long project. Um, it's been around 2 weeks that I've been working on it. 1 week I was traveling as well. I was on a little trip, so technically I've spent a little over a week on this. And yeah, so I'm just gonna take y'all straight to my work desk and show you what's going on. So let me just grab this camera right here so I can show you guys. Okay, so y'all probably remember when I made this Libyan desert glass component, and then I made one of these Moldavite components like these triangle ones off stream, and the other and one I made on stream, and then I also made a couple of uh these spiral wrap Moldavites on stream, and then most of them I made them off stream, and then if you see over here, I also have this clasp I made with a piece of Phenakite. It's a really gemmy piece of Phenakite. So I made a clasp. Took me probably like 4 or 5 hours to make. I think it might have taken a little bit more. Um, and then I also made like a little this is where the hook is gonna be on the clasp, right? And then I made extension chain as well, and then I made to hang off the extension chain. I made a Cintamani a charm using a Cintamani bead. However, the rest of these are completely raw stones. These are actually very green. You can't really see it so much in this lighting, but they're really beautiful stones. So this is what the bracelet is looking like so far. So what I'm going to be doing to connect all these components together is that I'm going to be running a chain from the top here and from the bottom here. So these two triangle set moldavites, the prong setting moldavites, and the Libyan desert glass, I already connected them with handmade jump rings. So even all the jump rings, I have some jump rings that I'm going to utilize to connect all these components. I also made these off stream, so each one of them is made by hand. So literally everything started off with wire looking like this. All right, guys, literally took straight wire and made all of this. So it did take a really long time. But yeah, so uh, like I said, so the thing is, the why I'm gonna be connecting them from the top and bottom, like, and why the multiplies are vertical? Because originally I made them horizontal, like originally it would have been like this, and I would have connected each one of these horizontally. That's why the loops are at the top and bottom. But as I started making these components right here, the Libyan desert glass and all this, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put these vertical. So now the loops are at the top and bottom rather than on the side. And for that reason, I have to be able to connect each of them from the side, and that's why I'm utilizing the chain. But anyways, guys, let's get straight to it. So I was gonna make some more components on stream, like the class and all of that, but I'm like, you know what, this is gonna take too long. Um, it is a very lengthy project. Damn, I had the camera perfect before. I think that should be good for my work desk. Is that good? Yeah, I just gotta get that. Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, that's perfect for my work desk. Sorry, it's a little messy here. Um, but yeah. Anyway, we'll get straight into it. Um, So, like I said, I made all these jump rings already, and now I'm just going to be connecting everything. And also, I'm using this chain because I have these copper chains and whatnot. So it's a finished chain, but I'm gonna be cutting the chain so I can utilize the chain components. Because the thing is, I couldn't make a chain out of jump rings that I make straight off of the wire, but I want something a little bit more refined and something a little bit like not too not too thick. I didn't want a finer thing, and just to give it the elegant look. And I don't want it to make it too bulky because I already have so much going on in this bracelet that I want to make sure that it's not too long, right? And then so it should be around with the stones and whatnot. The minimum should be around maybe 7.5 inches, and then with the chain it might be like up to, you can wear up to 9 inches. So yeah, so let me just open up the stream on the phone and make sure everything is going well, and we're gonna get straight to it. All right, seems like everything's going well. Just gonna put this to the side now. Right here. All right. All right. I think we're doing good time in 5 minutes in. Perfect. All right. I know it was a late stream, but yeah, this is just when I got to it. And sorry guys, I haven't been streaming lately because I've just been busy, busy, busy. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut this chain in half just so I can salvage this part of the chain with the clasp and whatnot, and the jump ring that are soldered onto the chain, so I can utilize it for maybe another piece in the future. So I'm just gonna cut this piece in half. Let's see where the half would be. Probably would be right here. Here. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. So I'm just cutting the chain off. All right. So I actually did take some note as to how I'm gonna space all of this out. Let me just open up my notes because I. So the thing, since these are irregular, like all of these Moldavite pieces right here, they are very much like raw stones, right? So that's why the spacing isn't gonna be the same throughout when I'm hooking them onto the chain. So that's why I measured everything beforehand, just so, because it can take a while to do all of that. So I'm gonna take one of my jump rings here, and also these jump rings I made like completely with by scratch. I'm just trying to get the perfect. All right, let's see. So yeah, these clutch cutters really come in handy for making the jump rings. Okay, so what do I need here? Let me grab this. Okay, this is gonna be the tough part. The first one should be easy, but then as we get going, like it's gonna get tougher and tougher. Okay, jump ring needs to be. So I try to make the jump ring as small as possible, but at the same time, like be convenient. Because if it's too small, then the the jump ring won't fit through all the components. See that? That's a little difficult getting everything right. They are really small pieces, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do. So this one's gonna be easy because there's nothing on the other side right now. This is the first piece. Now I'm gonna have to take. A lot of people don't know like how much work actually goes into things like this that are multi-component pieces. Like, and like it's a lot of fine detail, especially when you're making everything from scratch. Like this isn't as easy as just opening some jump rings and am I gonna have to? I made them just like so small to the point that it's just the perfect amount. Anything smaller, these components would not fit on there. And so we gotta put in 24 jump rings to secure the chain onto all the components. Oh, come on. Dang, that one's good. At the same time, like when I close the jump ring, I don't want too much gap because the chain is pretty thin, and I don't want it to just come right out. Oh my lord. Oh my. Damn, bro. You know what? I think all of these are too small. All of these jump rings that I made, they might be too small. If they are, that's gonna be tragic. And one, two, three, four. Wait. One, two, three, four, five. Come on. That's gonna be a six on the sixth one. Whatever. I might have to make some new jump rings. One, two, three, four, five. Come on, come on, come on. Damn, bro. This shit not easy. Yeah, this one. Holy. Whatever. Whichever ones are too like whichever jump ring is too tight, I'll cut it off and I'll use another one. If it's still too tight, I just have to make a special one for it. But for right now, let me just connect all the components. So it was six and then another six. Let's see. Two, three. two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, and 7. So this is what it's looking like so far. So it will be like this because we're gonna connect from the bottom too. I'll fix the spacing in later. Right now, I'm just gonna do from my own estimates, and then I'll make adjustments afterwards. One should be 7. Okay. I have I have some extra jump rings made, so hopefully, um, I have enough to just do this project. One doesn't fit, hopefully another one will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's gotta be tight, close tight, because like I said, the chain is very thin, so I don't want it to slide out of. That's why I'm using a thick gauge. To make the jump ring, I use the 18 gauge. It's tough with these small jump rings. Holy. You know what? This one, I might move down one. Figure something out. I was spacing it on that. 7, 6, 7, 6. Okay. Six. 1, 2, 3. So far, this is looking alright. It's just that the the last bit is kind of tight. This one, yeah, I'm gonna have to redo that jump ring. So that's coming pretty good. Coming pretty good. Now it's gonna be 7. Huh. Gotta open up the. Why is it not opening up my phone? I'm trying to open up the stream on my phone. 2 active apps. There's something going on with my phone. I'm just gonna restart it. Why it's not opening? Sorry about the difficulties, guys. Yeah, I just restarted. Okay. Now to get this would have been 7. One, two, three, 4. Damn, what's going on over here? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Okay, let's see. Let's measure that now. thing is still. Oh yeah, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be big. Okay. Opening the stream up now. Oh, damn, bro. This is a whole lot. This is a whole lot. Okay. 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 Mm. Yeah, this jump ring. I just keep it for now. That jump ring gotta go. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, should I cut off? Should I cut off an axis? Accessoire. That's good. Anything I need to make it shorter after. If anything, I'm gonna have to cut off even more wire after. Gotta connect the bottom part. This is just the back side. This is the front side looks like so far. I'm gonna connect the bottom, and that's gonna be. Whoa. Open this stream up too. All right. Finally. What did I have? I had 7. Oh, just count them. Oh. Okay, so. Yeah, you know what? This one, I'm gonna cut off this jumper right here. Cause, bruh, it's too tight. You gotta be careful that I don't cut the chain or the loop in the frame of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Okay. Sometimes the adjustments can be tougher. The actual thing. Fudge. Keep dropping it. As soon as I get the link oriented, I drop it. Yeah, yeah, let's get the thing. Let's see how this goes. So that's what it's looking like so far. Now I just gotta connect the bottom part of it. Like I said, the spacing I'll fix later. This is my estimated spacing. Hopefully it works out. So let's see. Kind of a bigger jumper. Jumper is a little bit on the larger side. What's inch? Let's go. Okay. Connect the bottom chain now. Did I connect it to the wrong? One, two, Shoot. Damn. As you guys can see, this is very fine work. It's like it take a long time. Okay, let's see how much we got caught here now. Well, this looked a lot easier when I thought of it in my head, but it's actually difficult. Mm. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Yeah, it's coming out a lot different than not a lot different, but it's coming out different than I thought it would. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hmm. Interesting. Damn, bro. So it's looking like so far the bracelet. This was not how I was expecting it to go. But let me at least get this half done, and then at least when I have half of the bracelet done, I can see how it kind of lays down and whatnot. Yeah, this so far is pretty difficult, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Let me have it. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two, three, four. Damn, bro. This shit's so tough, bro. Holy. Let me see. Let's try that. Mm. Holy. Do not make these loops big enough for two 18 gauge wires to go through. If I did, I could have connected jumper sideways. Double. Oh my. Okay, let me just do it like this, and then if I need to change it later, I can just change it later. Let me just try out this pattern first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3. Okay, okay, things coming along all right. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to fix this up a little bit. I'm gonna fix it up a little bit so it sits properly. Yeah, it's just these two are kind of weird. Whatever. Fix it later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn, how do I turn these over, bro? Okay, that looks a little bit better. Could be something like this. I think it looks alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Oh, bro. I really don't want to open these up and have to do it again, but just to make sure I can double fit. Two fit. The thing I never. A lot of this I was improvising as time went on, so I couldn't properly plan certain aspects. So I gotta make do with what I can. I'm just seeing if everything fits into the something. Yeah, you know what? Maybe if I switch it to a 20 gauge, I just don't want those 20 gauge jump rings to open. Okay, whatever. Let's do it for the stream. Oh, we're already an hour in. Alright, let me open up my notes. Alright, so 7. One, two. so far. Okay. Okay, let's go for the next one. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3. 1. Yeah, I'm gonna have to address this later, bro. Oh no, my thing's been frozen. How long has it been frozen for? God damn. Hold on, guys. I didn't even realize my thing's been frozen. Bruh. I don't even know how long it's been like that, yo. Holy. Hmm. For judges too. This is what it's looking like so far. Come on, alright. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Nice. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Let's see what it looks like so far. Let me see if it sits properly. If I can get this sit properly. Yeah, I might have to redo the links. I'll probably do that off stream. Unless it sits properly. Hold on, let me see how big this bracelet is without the extension chain. Oh yeah, I could still attach the extension chain. Easy. Oh wow. Without the extension, it's already 8 inches. To what it's looking like. Yeah, I'm gonna fix it up a little bit so it doesn't necessarily hang like this at the smallest one because yeah, people tend to have tighter wrists. Some people are gonna want to wear it like this. So I will adjust these, bring them a little bit closer, take off some length from this bracelet. But yeah, it probably looks like something like this when I'm done with it. So let me just add the extension chain to the end. But I got the concept right. I was not planning on doing something fancy like this. Yo, this is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I wonder what it would look like if it was a choker, if I made this into a choker. What this be like? Let's see if I turn this into a choker. Oh, it's not completely centered, but this will gives a better idea of what it would look like if I made it into a choker. Let me know in the comments if I should make this into a choker. There's gonna be so much extra time, man. It's gonna be such an expensive piece. Who's gonna want to buy it at that point? Someone will probably in the future, but yeah, put more time into this to be honest. It was such a long project already. Came out nice. I ain't gonna lie. Came out nice. Came out nice. So, oh wait, let me just add the extension chain to the end. And tomorrow, I will do the relinking. Probably gonna have to cut them all. Do it all. Yeah, I might have to use 20 gauge. The thing is, all the loops, I made them very small because I thought I was only gonna put like one loop in each. Because I wasn't planning on making the I wasn't planning on setting the Moldavite horizontally. I mean vertically. So because since they're vertically, they have to be joined in two spots. If I'm just gonna connect the link directly into it, because right now they're connected onto the chain. Like there's a jump ring, and it's connecting onto a continuous chain. What I'm gonna do is, what I would usually do was, with horizontal, there'd be separate segments of chains, and each segment of chain would be connected in between two pieces of Moldavite rather than the Moldavite hanging directly from the chain. So and tomorrow I'll see if I need to make the extension bigger, smaller. Here it is. Got the Cintamani on there as well now. So let's just say that I will keep it like this. The thing is, you see the way I set it, that you have to manually adjust each one of these Moldavites so they're not facing like back, like the back isn't showing, because that's where like the front is where all the fancy wire work is done, right? For display, and then the back is like basically, the parts where the wire wrappage is secures onto the stone and all of that, and where the all the adjustments are made. So you want to keep the back hidden. Let's see. Have bracelet helper tools. It's like it helps you put on the bracelet, the clasp bracelet. I'm too lazy to go use that right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and the chain is making it difficult for me to clasp it onto the original loop now. How did I get the first time? What the heck? Yeah, braces can be tough to put on by yourself. Maybe I should prop the bracelet tool out. Damn. Yep, it's more difficult to put on now. What do I do? I don't want to make a new class. If you go like this, if you go. Must be a way to put it on. So I'm trying to get to the first loop. It's easier to connect to the extension chain, but the loop's a little bit more difficult. Damn, bro. Damn, bro. Oh, got it. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It's loose right now. I'm gonna fix it up tomorrow. I'm pretty tired. Kind of late, but this is what we did. That's crazy. It took me almost 2 hours to link it, and now I gotta relink it. But at least, you know, what we gotta do. Try to put it a little bit higher up on the arm. So it's tighter and you can see what it looks like. We got this little Cintamani bead charm at the bottom. The Phenakite clasp. Moldavite all the way around. We got the triangle set, Moldavite prong setting, and then the Libyan desert glass. You see those, yeah, because they're actually hanging. The Moldavites are connected to the top continuous chain with jump rings and the bottom continuous chain. That's why they kind of aren't sitting completely how I want them to sit. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll take them off and then I'll cut these into little segments and connect them. The thing is, I wanted to keep 18 gauge jump rings on them because like it just feels more secure. But 20 gauge might just work too. 20 gauge, I think it should be fine because it's not that thin. Like the chain isn't that thin that it slip out. But we'll see. I'll see what I can do tomorrow. But yeah. All right. So, so I won't put this up in my shop right away. I'm probably gonna make some adjustments off screen, offline, or like when I'm not on stream. I'll do it off stream. Sorry, I'm tired, guys. And yeah, ooh, some people actually wear pieces like this up here too. Whoa, or like, should I make it into a choker? There's gonna be so much extra work though. It's gonna be a lot. I'd have to sell for a lot more expensive, unless I just put a chain around here, keep them all the way, just going all the way here, and keep the rest of it a chain. I don't know. But if I do that, then I'm gonna have to take a picture of it to post in my shop, and I'm gonna be wearing it, and it's not gonna really look that attractive, right? Because choker is mostly for like probably a female that would get it most likely, right? And yeah, I just want to look. Yeah, I just want to be able to properly take pictures of it on my neck. It'll just look weird on my neck. It won't show the full beauty of it, right? But yeah, so this is what we got here, guys. And yeah, I just keep showing this piece. But anyways, thanks so much for coming through, guys. And yeah, like I said, I'm gonna figure the rest of this out off stream probably tomorrow because I'm really tired. But I'm liking this piece. To be honest, I'm liking this piece so far. Something very very different. I haven't done anything like this before. Probably one of my most intricate bracelets I ever made. Um, but yeah, so like, subscribe. Come catch me on some more on my live jewelry making streams. And also, you can come through and sometimes I play Overwatch so on PS5, so you can watch my gaming streams as well. And make sure to check out my shop. The link is down in the description. It's 3:24 a.m. and I'm heading out, guys. I need to get my sleep. Probably gonna Maybe I should sleep and wake up and pray, or maybe I should stay up and wait until it's prayer time and then pray and go to sleep. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But anyways, guys, until next time, it is the Blue Line, and I am out. Peace.